The Springboks beat Wales convincingly 52 points to 16 in the Principality Stadium in Wales this afternoon. It is a very inexperienced Wales side and it showed on the field, and South Africa scored 8 tries in all, 4 in the first half and 4 in the second half. In this video I'll provide a match overview as well as a review and look at the key statistics of this match. The key moments in the match were the following. On the second minute there were penalties to South Africa, with Colby being taken in the air and Lebok kicking to the sideline. As early in the 4th minute, the Springboks scored their first try when Marks went over after a forward drive around the blind side. Kolisi did a deft pass to Marks, who goes over in the corner. Lebok missed the conversion, it went wide to the right and South Africa was ahead after only 5 minutes, 5 points to nothing. On the 7th minute, Pieter Steph de Toey was offside at the ruck. Costello went to the poles. It was his test debut last year against New Zealand and it goes over, and the score in the 7th minute is 5-3 to South Africa. In the early parts of this match there were a lot of box kicks by Wales. There was even 1 or 2 in their own half. In the 12th minute of the match there's the first scrum of the game. South Africa dominates from the beginning in the scrums and it's a free kick to South Africa. Kolisi looked good thus far. He's carrying the ball strongly twice and one leading to a try. In the 16th minute there's a second strong scrum from South Africa leading to a penalty and Lebok goes to the poles. Again he pushes the ball to the right and the score stays 5-3 to South Africa. In the 90th minute there's a penalty to Wales, with Creel not rolling away at the ruck, and Wales take the lead 6 points to 5. In the 21st minute there's the third try for Kane Moodley in Test Rugby after a break by R.G. Snyman and a strong carry by Malcolm Marks, and Willie Leroux with another try assist passing to Kane Moodley, who scores. The kick by Lebok this time goes over and the Springboks are ahead 12 points to 6. In the 24th minute there's a penalty to Wales as the Wales player is taken out after the kick-off. It's over and the score is South African 12-9. I must say, looking at the replay, it should not have been a penalty as the Wales player ran into the back of Kane Moodley and Kane Moodley didn't change his line at all. In the 28th minute there's another penalty to South Africa. Hendricks go quickly but South Africa turned over the ball. The Boks are dominating in collisions but losing the ball at critical times. In the 36th minute Wales is not putting the ball in the scrum and they therefore drop their bind and it's a penalty to South Africa. In the 33rd minute there's a line out and a strong back drive by Kolisi breaking. The Wales number 11 smacks the ball out of play as Kane Moodley was about to score. The matter is referred to the team out to look for a possible penalty try. It takes a long time to review it. South Africa is on a penalty advantage. In the end the TMO decide that there was enough probability that Kane Moodley would have scored and it's a penalty try to South Africa and a yellow card to the Wales player. I must say personally I felt that it shouldn't have been a penalty try. To my mind Kane Moodley ran past the ball and lost it and it should have therefore not been a penalty try. However, it's been awarded and the score is now in the 33rd minute South Africa 19, Wales 9. In the 45th minute is the try by Creel. The ball is moved along, Lebok to Delende who grubber kicks. All players backtrack from Wales. The Wales player loses the ball over the line. Creel grabs it and score. Lebok again misses the kick to the left and the score in the 34th minute is South Africa 24, Wales 9. In the 38th minute another Wales box kick, again in their own half, and then it's halftime with South Africa leading by 24-9. My notes at the time that says that South Africa were totally dominant with 4 tries. They could have been ahead by much more if Lebok converted all his kicks. Goal kicking must be a concern for the Bok management. The scrum is obviously still a very important weapon for the South African team. The second half starts with Kolisi not on the field and his place is taken by Marco van Staden. In the 43rd minute there's a scrum penalty to Wales. I'm not sure why, seeing that South Africa dominated all the scrums thus far. In the 45th minute R.G. Snyman jump across a line out and it's another penalty to Wales. In the 45th minute it's also another penalty to Wales with South Africa pulling down the maul, so quite a number of penalties from South Africa in the early minutes of the second half. On the 45th minute, the whole front row of South Africa is replaced. In the 48th minute, it's a dominant box scrum and it's a penalty to South Africa. And I also note that Vermeulen is on for South Africa as well as Master. In the 51st minute, Wales are on the attack. Peter Steph de Tour intercepts the ball. He gives to Kriel, who lands the length of the field to score under the poles, and Lebok this time kicks over, and suddenly South Africa is way ahead, 31 points to 9. In the 56th minute, there's a penalty at the ruck with Vermeulen being on the ball, and South Africa wins a penalty. In the 58th minute, Peter de Tour scores again. It's a line-out move by South Africa. From the line-out move, Vermeulen drives strongly, and Peter Steph de Tour goes over with support from RG Snyman from the back. It's close to the poles, and Lebok converts, and South Africa is ahead, 38 points to 9. On the 60th minute, Kainan Mooden intercepts, and it's another try for South Africa, and Lebok converts, and South Africa is now way ahead, 45 points to 7. On the 63rd minute, there's an impressive maul from South Africa. On the 64th minute, South Africa nearly scores again. It's a penalty, it's reversed to Wales after Colby takes out a man in the air after a cross kick from Manie Lebok. In the 65th minute, this time Colby is taken in the air, and it's a penalty to South Africa. He goes quickly and tries to break through, but Wales however get a turnover. My own thoughts about this incident with Colby being taken out in the air, that it should have been a yellow card for the Wales player because he had no prospect of getting to the ball. Costello at the same time go off for Wales for a head injury assessment. In the 65th minute, there's a penalty for South Africa as Colby is taken out after a box kick. 67th minute, another penalty for South Africa on the Wales line. In the 68th minute, there's a beautiful try for Damian Willemse. He drifts beautifully around the defense to score behind the poles. Terry Williams has shown a yellow card, and Lebok converts, and the score is South Africa 52, Wales now 9. It's now becoming a big hiding for this young, inexperienced Wales team. In the 17th minute, Damian Willemse from South Africa is upright in a tackle. He gets smacked in the head as well as the Wales player. It's reviewed by the TMO, and Willemse is giving a yellow card for dangerous high tackle. Both players went off the field hurt, and there was a bunker review obviously coming up. In the 71st minute, Wales player is taken in the air and at the line-out, and it's a penalty to Wales. They tap and go. In the 70th minute, eventually a try for Wales, who's never given up in this game, in this match, although they're way behind on the score and being dominated. But Sam Perry, their replacement, who goes over on the blind side. The conversion is also over from an acute angle, and the score in the 72nd minute, it's South Africa 52, Wales 16, and it would stay like that till the end. After the try, during the kickoff, there was news from the bunker that the bunker reviewed the Damian Willemse incident and that the yellow card would remain in place. In the 75th minute, there's a scrum penalty to South Africa. In the 79th minute, there's a penalty as Wales is not rolling away at the ruck. Lebok goes for the post, the kick is however to the left, and the game is over with South Africa winning convincingly 52-16. 8 tries for South Africa, 4 in each half, and Kainan Moody being the man of the match. Let's now look at the match statistics. So South Africa scored 8 tries to 1 of Wales. In terms of conversion, South Africa had 5 against 1 of Wales. Penalty goals, Wales had 3 penalty goals that they converted, South Africa nothing. And in terms of kick percentage success, Wales 100% and South Africa only 56%. As I say, goal kicking remains a concern for the Springboks. In terms of the kick, pass and run, South Africa made a massive 603 meters compared to Wales only making 278 meters. South Africa kicked from hand 22nd time against Wales 18. South Africa passed 122 times against Wales 118. In terms of runs, South Africa made 104 runs against 86 from Wales. In terms of attacking and territory and possession, in terms of possession, it was fairly equal. South Africa shading Wales just by 51% of the possession to 49%. In terms of territory, most of the game were overplayed in the Wales half of the field, 56% territory versus 44% for Wales. In terms of the set pieces, Wales won 4 out of their 9 scrums. South Africa won 6 out of 6 of their scrums, and South Africa were very clearly dominant at scrum time. In terms of the line-out, Wales enjoyed a 93% success rate, while South Africa had 100% success rate in the lineouts, which indicated that the lineouts functioned well. In terms of defending, Wales had to make 158 tackles compared to 123 from South Africa's side. The tackle success rate for Wales was 84% versus, and as well as for South Africa, 84%. In terms of discipline, there were no red cards. There were 2 yellow cards for Wales and 1 yellow card for South Africa. In terms of penalties were fairly even. Wales conceded 13 penalties and South Africa 11 penalties. To conclude, World Champion South Africa delivered a ruthless display that bristled with pace and power to demolish Wales 52-16 at the Principality Stadium. An inexperienced Wales lineup contained a total of only 235 caps, and the Springboks showed no mercy as they cruised to a record victory over their opponents in Cardiff.